Hi Vim! Today you guys are going to be learning about the natural measures of length. Remember that you can work with your partner and to stay on task.
Okay, here's your warm-up. On your whiteboard, go ahead and write these following numbers in standard notation. I've done the first one for you. Okay, you must be finished, so let's go over the answers together. Here are your answers. Let me know if you have any questions on those. Some of those can get tricky. You have to pay attention to the thousandths that are on there, or hundredths. Make sure that they're decimals. Okay, today we're going to be talking about natural measures and lengths. Your learning target is I can measure items using both the metric and customary units of length. Today we're going to work with both of those. What I want you to do right now is pause my video and watch the metric and standard measurement systems video below. It's linked right below this video. Go ahead and do that now. Okay, you're back. So now what I want you to do is you're going to work with a partner. You're going to need to use a ruler and a tape measure. Both tools, make sure that they have metric units, which are your millimeters and centimeters, and US customary units, which are your inches. You're going to today find your own personal measures for each body unit shown. This is how, according to the movie, people used to measure things because they didn't have things such as rulers or measuring tapes. So, you're first going to measure and record using metric units, your millimeters and centimeters, and then measure and record using your US customary units, which are your inches. Measure the lengths in all of these problems to the nearest millimeter and 1/4 of an inch. So, for example, your first one's going to look like this. Let's say this is your hand right here, and here's your ruler, okay? Well, on the top up here, you're going to see millimeters are those very tiny little lines in there, okay? Your centimeters are these bigger ones, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those are your centimeters. And then down here are your inches. And I want you to measure to the nearest 1/4 inch, okay? So if this were your finger up here, you'd move it up here to the millimeters. You'd put it all the way up there, okay? And you have to count all of these little guys in here, okay? So if I counted them all up, 1, 2, 3, well, I know that there are 5 millimeters, or sorry, 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. So if this went all the way to 1 and a little bit past, so that's 10, 11, it looks like it's about 12 millimeters. If I counted all those little guys, it looks like there's about 12 of them. So I'm going to write down 12 millimeters. Okay, centimeters are these bigger ones. And like I said, there are 10 millimeters of those really little ones equals 1 centimeter. Okay, so if it was 12 millimeters, it's going to be 1 centimeter. You can see up here, it just goes to the 1 and a little bit past. So if you want to, you can write that as 1.2 centimeters. Okay? And then the next part you need to measure is you need to measure this in inches. Well, if we look at inches, this finger is not 1 inch yet. Okay, yours is probably going to be a little bigger than this. This is the cartoon version. But it's not 1 inch. Okay, if we look in here, though, the line that's about halfway between 0 and 1 is going to be 1/2 inch. So this one looks to be about exactly 1/2 inch. Now, you will need to measure to the nearest 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, or full inch. Okay, so we're going to just write 1/2 inch. Okay, so help you and your partner to do these. You both need to measure each of you need to measure a finger. Okay, then you're going to measure your palms in millimeters, centimeters, inches, a joint in millimeters, centimeters, and inches. Hopefully you're going to see that pattern of the millimeters and centimeters and how it's 10 millimeters per centimeter. You're also going to do a finger stretch, a great span, a cubit, a fathom, and a natural yard. If you're confused about these, try to use your diagrams to help you, but you should be able to do them. Remember, you have your partner to help you if you can't measure it yourself. Okay, then I want you to answer and discuss these questions with your partner. Okay, I'd like you to write them down either on a piece of paper or on a whiteboard. Answer each one of these and then share them with myself or one of the other teachers in the classroom. Go ahead and do that now. Okay, you're back. So you've done all of your measurements of all of yours and your partner's body parts, and then you've also answered these questions and talked with your with a teacher about them, okay? So the next step that you're going to do is your assignment. You're going to complete worksheet page 159, which will work on converting millimeters and centimeters. So remember, 10 millimeters equals 1 centimeter. And then you're going to complete math boxes 6.2 on journal page 172 in your math journal. Both of those are going to need to be graded today. All right, guys, work hard.